Food-wise, this was a bad weekend for me. Let's see what the weigh-in says. Beautiful morning, guys. Happy Monday. Alright, guys. Well, it was a great football weekend for me. Saturday and Sunday, there were two great football parties I attended, and we won both games, so it was a lot of fun. But there was a lot of food eaten, too. I'm having trouble getting back into dieting and into tracking and being a quote-unquote a good boy. I'm having a bit of a tough time with it. So with that said, here's this week's weigh-in. Monday, September 17th. Monday, September 17th. Okay, well, hey, it is what it is. I gotta live with it. And I've got to get myself regulated again, food-wise. I mean, it was tough, and I gave in. I gave in when I should not have, and I'm learning what it's like to actually be a lifelong dieter. I've not had to do this until the last few years, and it's very difficult. I have a lot of respect for people that have problems with obesity and dieting. It's damn difficult. It's really hard. It's not just, well, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. There's a lot more to it than that. I know I've become kind of an emotional eater. I ate more yesterday during the Dolphin game because, frankly, I was nervous. And I found that when I get nervous, I eat. And the game was pretty tense, especially in the third and fourth quarters. The Dolphins got out to a 20-0 lead and then hung on for a 20-12 win. And it was stressful. Self-imposed stress. A lot of people would say, why do you stress about football? Well, I'm a fan. Fans stress about winning. So, it is who I am. I would find it extremely difficult to disassociate myself away from football, baseball, rugby. Those are my three sports that I watch, and I would have a very hard time distancing myself. Some people can cut it off and quit it. They have over the Nike thing and over the Colin Kaepernick thing. But I can't do it. Besides that, I agree with their stance. So I think that, you know, what the players are doing is perfectly fine with me, and it's an exercise of their constitutional rights. And people need to accept that dissent is part of the American Constitution. If they don't, then they need to, like, go live in a communist country where they don't have those rights, or an authoritarian country where they don't have the right to dissent. It's ironic that some of the most vocal people locally here in Miami who are complaining about Colin Kaepernick's dissent and the other NFL players' dissent, and they're refusing to stand for the national anthem, are some of the people that experienced firsthand true authoritarian dictatorship in Cuba, and where, you know, if they even suspect you're thinking of dissent, they'll put you in jail. It's a repressive authoritarian society. And why, when they come here to this country, they don't I mean, they say that they love America and that they love freedom, But when it comes down to it, they don't want to exercise that, or they don't want to allow others to exercise the freedom of a differing point of view of theirs. So I think that's what, I guess this should be on my political channel, but it's not. It's on this one. And people need to come to understand that having dissenting voices within your society is not a bad thing, but a sign of a healthy democracy. When we lose the right to have dissent, what makes us better than any of the other old communist countries where they didn't allow any dissent? It's an easy trap to fall into. You find dissenting voices, sometimes disgusting. I find the Nazis very disgusting. Their viewpoint is absolutely abhorrent and totally antithetical to my belief system. Yet I defend Nazis and white supremacists' right to have their voice heard. It sounds crazy, but in order to have a truly free society, you have to allow that. This has gone way off the rails. Sorry about that, but I'm sorry. I let it go way off the rails and go into a political area, but maybe it's something I needed to get off my chest. Alright guys, take it easy, teasy, and peasy. God bless y'all. And go Dolphins, go Hurricanes. Both big winners this weekend. Alright man, gotta beat Oakland next week. See y'all later. Bye.